From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your evening update.
Kent's Meats and Grocery is much more than a grocery store. We carry a full line of quality meats, local and organic vegetables, and a large variety of fish, Green Mountain Smart Control pellet grills, and a full deli case of sandwiches and side dishes.
Well, just another quick reminder how you can get Weather NorCal. Of course, you can go to weathernorcal.com. You can get the latest information. YouTube.com at Weather NorCal. This is where you can get the latest video updates. And of course, I also upload the Turtle Bay's Wonderful World of Animals there. You can check that out. Of course, you can also check out the Wonderful World of Animals in Animal Family section at weathernorcal.com. And you can check those out. Now, also, there's a 24-hour streaming channel you can get on Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, also available coming to Apple TV quite soon. And for your app, for your iPhone, for your Android device, there is an app for both those phones, all 100% free, so be sure to check those out. Saw the sunny skies across the board for the valley today. Turned out to be a fairly mild day, comparatively speaking, to where we should be for this time of the year. But today is the peak of the cooling trend. I hope you enjoyed it because it's going to start to get warmer. Although it won't be that bad tomorrow or even quite honestly Friday. It's this weekend in particular that temperatures start to increase, back up over 100 degrees for many of us. And next week, also looking pretty hot as well. Now I'm also tracking the potential for thunderstorms. This round of thunderstorms has actually been rather tricky because the long-range forecast models were fairly aggressive about a week ago, 5 days ago. But here recently, the last 24 hours or so, I'm seeing them back down. Now, as of right now, even though we're only about 3 days out, we still have to rely on those long-range forecast models before the next 24 hours. Eventually, we can get more of those short-range forecast models, and that will be able to paint a better picture as far as what we can expect when it comes to potential for those thunderstorms. So let's get into right now what we can expect to see here tonight. Temperatures in the mid-60s for the valley, so another cool night. Only getting up somewhere in the low to mid-90s for your daytime highs today, or excuse me, for tomorrow. So we're talking about 96 for Redding, 95 Red Bluff, and Chico about 92 degrees. So again, nothing too terribly unusual, below normal for this time of the year. For the mountains, mainly in the 80s, although some of the warmer spots like Etna and Susanville could get up to about 90 degrees for your daytime high. I want to talk to you about the fire potential. It's not that I'm concerned about it today because you can see it's in the low range for all the areas in yellow and of course for the coast and the little to no risk. But I want to fast forward to Sunday because this is the first time this season that I have seen red on the map, which indicates the L there. That means there's a potential for dry lightning in these areas. Now, I want to mention this because even though these areas are not red, that doesn't mean there's not the potential for dry lightning there, because there is. And here's the other thing. You may recall over the last 24, 36 hours or so that I've been talking about the potential for thunderstorms in the valley. Backing off on that a bit. It looks like most of it should be in the mountains. So again, as we start getting closer to the weekend, I think we're really getting a better picture as far as when these thunderstorms are going to start to develop and where they'll be. So we've got some cooler air that kind of moved on through today, and that's what really helped to drop our temperatures today. But another thing that I'm monitoring here, and this is really going to be the main source for the moisture, is right here. So this is remnants from a tropical storm, but also the flow will help to bring us some monsoon moisture and transport it northward into Northern California by this weekend. So as we go into the weekend, we're going to start to see that moisture move in. Now, tomorrow, we're starting to see some clouds, but no rain. Right? Then we go into Friday. Watch what happens. We're going to start to see some of these clouds coming in from the south. That's the monsoon moisture, and and also the remnants from that tropical storm. So I'm expecting places like, say, the eastern mountains, for example, could be looking at a chance for some showers and thunderstorms. Can't rule out maybe some activity in Modoc County as well. But as you start heading east, that's where you have the better chances. Start heading west, the chances get slimmer. So bottom line, I'm calling for thunderstorms mainly on the east side or just east of the valley and northeast of the valley. So in particular, Modoc County, Laston County, and maybe even Plumas County. But elsewhere, I think it should remain dry on Friday. Now, this is where things get a little tricky because just yesterday and the day before, this same forecast model that we're looking at right here, this is the long range, it's known as the GFS, the American Forecast Model. You see the clouds that are kind of coming in here, right? But it's really not showing much in the way of rain. But just yesterday, 2 days ago, it was showing a lot more rain on the map here. Certainly not the case now. Then we go into Sunday, same situation. The clouds are moving in, but it's really not picking up on much in the way of rain. But that being said, we have to talk about that potential for thunderstorms for all of the mountains, and not also including the inland areas, but the coast most likely staying dry. Now we go into Monday, it gets a little bit more aggressive here. We can start to see some chances for showers and thunderstorms here, and that could be the case going into Tuesday of next week as well, and then maybe by next Wednesday it's gone. Now, you may recall this morning, and even in the afternoon update, it was indicating showers up to the north on Wednesday and Thursday and even Friday. That's gone now. So we're seeing a lot of inconsistencies in the long range, at least, as far as the overall potential for showers and thunderstorms. So this is one of those storm type of deals when we're talking about these chances for thunderstorms, that it's a good idea to keep a close eye on the forecast, because it's changing on a daily basis, making it a little bit tricky forecasting those thunderstorms. All right, let's switch gears, talk about temperatures, because that's another thing we got to look at here, is because temperatures are actually dropping. We saw that drop today, but now they're going back up into the mid-90s. So still not that bad for Thursday and Friday, but we're back in the triple digits, at least for Reading, by Saturday. And look at these temperatures through next week. All the way through next Wednesday, we're between 104 and 105. Temperatures dip slightly, but still 102 to 103 for Thursday, Friday of next week. And then we drop back down below 98. Now, an interesting fact is the highest number of days we've seen 100 plus degree temperatures was 11 straight days in July. That's the longest, right? Then it's been anywhere from 2, 3, 4, and even 5 straight days. That's it. So we really haven't seen these elongate, a lot of them, we haven't seen these elongated or long period of 100 plus degree temperatures. But we are going to be looking at that. This will probably be the second longest for this summer so far as we go into next week. Just kind of interesting fact there, and something to think about as we move forward here, going into the weekend and next week, talking about those temperatures. Tonight, upper 50s, low 60s for the valley, and in the 50s for many of us in the higher elevations. And for tomorrow, no triple digits yet. It's warming up a little bit, but not much. Not to worry, not just yet. 96 for Reading, 95 Red Bluff, 91 degrees for Willows. And for the mountains, still mainly in the 80s, although places like Wairika, 93, 90 for Etna, and Susanville also high of about 90 degrees. So let's take a look at your 7-day forecast. So we're going to kind of try to walk you through these. So Siskiyou County, Mount Shasta. Friday, I don't have any thunderstorms for you because I think most of those will be to the east, in the eastern mountains. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, there's at least a chance for thunderstorms. That doesn't mean we're going to see them every day. It just means the chances are there and the potential is there. It's something we've been seeing here the last several days and still seeing. By Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm taking out the chance for thunderstorms out. Now for Alturas, now I've included Modoc County in particular, a chance for thunderstorms, and especially eastern Modoc County. So Alturas, Cedarville, Fort Jones, for example, all seeing that potential. But looks like we are going to be looking at, of course, the possibility for some thunderstorms here for Saturday, Sunday, and even into Monday. Now, Susanville, east for Lassen County in general, chance for thunderstorms Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And then by Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll take that out. Now, another thing to take note, remember, even this morning and afternoon, I had thunderstorms there, at least a chance for thunderstorms for both Reading and Red Bluff. I've taken that out for now. I just don't see the consistency, at least for now. But I want you to stay aware in the valley because that could change, all right? Because it was there once. There's no reason why it couldn't be there again. So we'll have to watch that. Right now, I'm taking it out. The main story here for the valley will be those temperatures, obviously. Those temperatures are going to be over 100 degrees by the weekend. We keep it that way as we go into Sunday. And really, 100 degrees or higher all the way through next week.